Well, joining us this morning is a young woman that really does do it all. She's a singer-songwriter, brilliant, rapper, amazing, producer, incredible speaker, incredible, and activist. She is a creative, Namakau star. She is a star.
I need you as my hype man.
I'm there for that, girl. And you are brave. I know that's what the name means,
exactly.
Bravery, and you represent that in so many different spaces. And you went and took your little old self to Berlin and went and put that out there on a world stage. That's got to feel crazy because you feel very local. You feel, I know I'm taking ownership from an African sense here, but when you touch down in a European setting like that, does it feel really foreign? Just talk us through that response and what that kind of means within your career.
I think one thing that my travels taught me is, firstly, how music transcends.
Yeah.
I think we are very different. Like, even culturally, Germany was like, everyone is not as open as we are. Like, here, everyone's greeting you. It's like, ma, hi, ma. And it's not really the same there. But what I found, like, on my trip is that when you find the right spaces and you find, like, your tribe somehow, especially through busking for me, that was when I was like, oh, my gosh, the music translates and it opens people up. It makes people warmer. It's like, this is our common ground, you know, language aside. And that's the beauty of traveling. You get to see how different cultures exist. But the one thing we do have in common is if it bangs, it bangs. If the music
baby.
bangs, it bangs.
Well, it's the universal language. I was chatting to this with Jimmy Nevis, one of our locals, a while ago, about this kind of how you guys have helped us process all of the trauma of the last few years. And most artists that I know are quite mentally healthy now as a result of being able to get it all out there, which is great. You do this in a number of different directions. Filmmaking, that side of the creative process, is it the same as creating music? Is it just you doing what you do in through a different lens, literally? Or do you have to kind of adapt and change to be in that space?
I think essentially as a creative, I'm a storyteller and I'm meant to capture experiences and process my own lived experiences. And I think because I'm so rooted in this, you know, idea of being myself, I think people need someone to teach them how to be themselves. So as a filmmaker, I always use my music as a backdrop to the films that I've created so far. And it's kind of easy to articulate those different, the visual language and the musical language, and just bring it together to create a space for people to kind of find resonance and see themselves in the visuals. Yeah,
and process what we need to process, or maybe just get angry with that person or whatever. Yeah, 100%.
Cry.
And especially within the relationship space, often we don't have the emotional language. We rely on the music to be able to help us process that stuff. When you get this right, like you have with Boomerang, which we're going to be performing now, that's got to be validation on a different level, because this is banging on radios. People are loving it. That's got to be like, okay, this is what I'm meant to be doing.
Super proud of the song, and it's a universal law. What you put out is coming back to you. It's karma. It's like you got to live a life that you kind of want to receive. You have to show up and you will receive and attract that right back. And that's exactly what Boomerang is about. And that's why I think people get it, because it's a reminder that you are actually the point of attraction. You're the magnet, so yeah.
And I figure right now, at any given moment, there's like between 750,000 and maybe a few million people watching. So this is one of those moments where this is coming back round and it's about to hit a lot of people square in the heart. I want to say the face, but I think this is going to land differently. So enjoy performing this on this stage. We are so privileged to have Namakau star here performing her smash single. It's Boomerang, coming right back at you, baby.
Trying to figure it out. In a hurry, don't you worry, you can give me a shout. Sometimes I'm rain, sometimes I'm sun. Can't figure it out. Most times I want to scream out loud. If you ask me what I think, do you swim or do you sink? Do you travel back in time so you can change it in a blink? Do you fight back with your words? Do you feel like you're unheard? Could you open up your wings so you can find out what you put out? It's coming right back to you. What you put out, it's coming right back. What you put out, it's coming right back to you. What you put out, it's coming right back like a boomerang. Like a boomerang, yeah, like a boomerang. Like a boomerang. back in time so you can change it in a blink? Do you fight back with your words? Do you feel like you're unheard? Could you open up your wings so you can find what you put out? It's coming right back to you. What you put out is coming right back. What you put out is coming right back to you. What you put out is coming right back like a boomerang. Yeah, like a boomerang. Like a boomerang. If you wanna catch the feeling, you should listen to the sound. There's no running from the moment, only time we have is now. If you wanna catch the feeling, you should listen to the. There's no running from the moment, only time we have is now. It's coming right back to you. What you put out is coming right back. What you put out is coming right back to you. What you put out is coming right back like a boomerang, 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 like a boomerang. It's always coming back to you.
Yeah, baby.